We're looking at something I think many of us run into, setting big goals, but then somehow they just don't happen.
Yeah, it's a common frustration.
So today, we're not just talking about what goals to set, we're digging into the how. That seems to be the missing piece for actually getting things done.
Exactly. We've been looking at this piece, Aisho Colasuscido, and it really focuses on practical self-management, the actual mechanics of it.
Okay.
And what jumps out is that failure often isn't about the goal itself, it's the method or the lack of one.
Right, the approach. So let's get practical then. The source brings up SMART goals. Now I know, another acronym, but this framework seems, well, genuinely useful.
It really is, and it's interesting why it works. Take specific. The piece contrasts, like, I want to be rich, with something concrete. I want to increase my income by 30% in the next 6 months.
Big difference. One's a wish, the other's a target.
Precisely. A clear target focuses your effort. Then, measurable. How do you even know if you're making progress otherwise?
Yeah, that 30% gives you something concrete to track. You see the needle moving or not moving. It's real feedback.
Absolutely. And achievable. This one's crucial for staying motivated. The source points out, setting goals that are just impossible. That's a recipe for giving up.
Makes sense. You need that stretch, but it has to feel possible. Okay, then relevant. This is about making sure the goal actually lines up with what you really want, your bigger picture.
Exactly. If a goal connects to your core values, your, let's say, long-term aspirations, you've got that built-in drive to push through when things get tough.
That deeper why.
And finally, time-bound, like that in the next 6 months part. It creates a necessary sense of, well, urgency, a deadline.
Keeps your feet to the fire a bit. So SMART gives us a solid frame for the goal itself. But the source says that's not quite everything, is it?
No, not at all. A really key point in Kyendu-Su Kyu is breaking those bigger SMART goals down, into smaller, manageable steps.
Ah, okay. Bite-sized pieces.
Exactly. It makes the huge mountain seem like a series of small hills.
Right.
Plus, you get these little wins along the way. That really helps keep the momentum going. Micro-achievements, you could call them.
I like that. You can actually tick things off, see yourself moving forward step by step, even on a massive project.
Right. And that ties directly into the next point.
Yeah.
You have to regularly check your progress.
Monitor it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Constantly. Look at those small steps, see what's working, what isn't, and crucially, be prepared to adjust your plan. It's not set in stone.
So it's dynamic, not just setting and forgetting, but actively steering. The source is basically saying goal achievement is a skill. Yeah, something you build with practice and discipline.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not just wishful thinking. It's an active process.
Yeah.
And, it's fascinating how often people make a plan and then just never look at it again.
Guilty.
That regular check-in, that monitoring, it gives you data. It lets you make smart adjustments instead of just guessing or, worse, getting completely derailed.
Okay, let's recap the core ideas from Gekros then. First, frame your goals using SMART. Make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Second, break those big goals down into much smaller, actionable steps.
Crucial.
And third, constantly monitor how you're doing and be flexible, ready to tweak the plan as you go.
Exactly. And the takeaway here isn't that some people are just good at goals. It's that this is a systematic approach you can learn and get better at. Practice really does make perfect, or at least much more effective.
So here's something to think about. Take one goal you have right now. What if you consistently applied just one of these things? Maybe just breaking it down to the absolute smallest first step. How might that change things for you?